Hello everyone, it is Erin Floto here, and I am here with another Plan With Me. We are into July now. I mean, technically we're in June, but I am showing you the Plan With Me for July. And this month is orange, which I do not have a lot of orange washi tapes. So I did my best. One of the washi tapes literally is a white background, but it had oranges on it. So it felt inappropriate to use it during the white month. So I am going to go ahead and use it in the orange month. Maybe I'll find some more washi tapes because I keep finding more, but this is the cover page. It's like all my other cover pages. I am focused on getting my washi tape collection out the window. So here's a flip through of what we have so far in June. All of my normal pages, and then here are my dailies. It's so nice because I don't have to hide anything from you anymore, because you have learned about my pregnancy, because before I was having to block things out. It was very difficult. So we are setting up my monthly calendar. Again, same thing as usual. It has been so nice having some sort of consistency in my bullet journal. I didn't think that I would really like that. One of the things that I've always talked about is how much I enjoy the versatility of my bullet journal and being able to change things from month to month. But honestly, things have been working really well, and I have been modifying things here and there when I do see fit. So I think the project pages, for example, is one of the things that I'm going to change this month. I don't like how I've been doing the projects pages. You saw in June, I haven't even touched that page. So I'm kind of trying to rework how I am planning to use that. So this is a B5 notebook. So these are 7x7 boxes for my monthly calendar with a space in between. And of course, I do the same thing as usual, where I do the offset and in the Cricut software. So I cut out the actual word, and then I do an offset and cut out the orange paper that goes behind that. So again, this is my normal setup. And again, it has been working pretty well for me. So I have been very much enjoying my bullet journal. I am surprised how much I don't miss the weekly setups. Honestly, it kind of felt like a waste of space to set up every single week. I have really been enjoying the dailies and just focusing on that day. And then I use my monthly page to kind of fill in the gaps of different events, different things going on. And it has made me use my monthly pages a lot better. Towards the end of May, I wasn't using my habit tracker, but I am back to using my habit tracker pretty consistently. So that is one of the things that has gotten better. Honestly, it's kind of varying from month to month how well something works and how well something doesn't work. I think it's really just what my mentality is at that point in time and how what I am focused on in that month. I haven't been reading again, but I have been focusing on other things like exercising and fitness again. So a lot of those pages are getting more of my attention. So the habit tracker is getting more of my attention. The exercise log getting way more of my attention than, for example, back in April, I think I was reading more. So then that page got more of my attention. So it really just depends on how I am feeling, apparently. So one of the things that I am going to add into these setups is monitoring my glucose. So I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes. So as we go, of course, all of these setups I did back before December of last year. So all of these setups were really just at that point in time, what did I think that I needed? And I didn't need any pregnancy trackers or anything related to my pregnancy because I was not pregnant. So, of course, we found out in March that I was pregnant. So I have been adding things here and there that I am starting to find helpful. And because I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes, now I have to monitor my glucose. I do have an app for that, but then I'll put that app down in the description down below. But I also, as you know, use my bullet journal for everything and like to track things in my bullet journal for everything. So I have made new stickers. I put those stickers on my shop in case you're interested. They're digital, so all you have to do is download them. And if you have Cricut software or Silhouette software, they are formatted to be able to print and cut. I am really bummed out about the diagnosis just because for me, my husband and I are very focused on our health. We work out a lot, although it has been pretty difficult in the beginning of this pregnancy to get motivation because I have just lacked so much energy at this point in time. But I am starting to get that energy back. And of course, with this diagnosis, more exercise is better to kind of get your metabolism going. Honestly, it wasn't a shock getting diagnosed because I have been diagnosed, I have thyroid issues, I have PCOS, and I am insulin resistant. So I knew going into it. That's one of the reasons why I was diagnosed so early. They didn't even have me do the 1 hour glucose test. They were just like, let's go straight to the 3 hour. So my fasting level was good. My 1 hour was bad. My 2 hours was good in normal range. And then my 3 hours was bad. So a little bit of an oddball, but if you take the 3 hour glucose test and 2 out of the 4 are abnormal in the high range, then that is when you are diagnosed with gestational diabetes. Again, it wasn't shocking. I kind of knew it was coming, and I kind of ate really badly for I consider it like the last few days of freedom, because one of the things I was really looking forward to in pregnancy is being able to eat what I wanted, and apparently I can't do that anymore. So I'm really bummed out about that. But, it is the safest thing for me and baby to get on a healthier track. So that is what I am doing. So more working out, of course, tracking my glucose. I will probably also put in a meal log in here somewhere. I think I might add a 2-page spread, one side as a meal log and then the other side as tracking my glucose. Again, I do have an app for it, and that app can be shared directly to my providers. So that is really helpful. So that way I don't have to bring in my notebook every single time. But for me, I also use this bullet journal as kind of a memory tracking system and what is going on in my life at that point in time. It's like a snapshot in time. So, of course, I do want to kind of keep in mind what it is going on. And that is a big deal, obviously, is dealing with this diagnosis and, starting to figure out how to not work around it, but how to adapt. So that is what I am doing now. I will probably just get rid of the reading tracker, to be honest with you, as well, because I just haven't been reading that much, and I can always add that, and maybe even put that as a half a page and something else in the other half, because it has not been a priority for me at all. I'm more interested in reading articles than reading books right now. So that is my entire setup. Sorry if this video was kind of a bummer, talking about a lot of medical stuff, but I do like to be able to give you some updates now that I can give you updates in these little monthly videos. So thank you so much for joining me. If you've watched to the end of this video, please leave an orange emoji down in the comments and what the thing is in July that you are most looking forward to. And I will see you later this month, because I am going to do 2 videos, or maybe at the beginning of July. We'll see. I will see you later. Bye, everyone.